and then we apply it and deploy it on a full-scale basis.
And what are some of the barriers to being able to deploy quickly a service for a beauty brand?
So I think every brand wants to be perhaps unique in their own way, and they have, if each of them are trying to adopt and perfect the technology, it takes too much time. But if all of them combine and focus on perfecting one ability and scaling that, that's the model that we think will really be successful.
And what was the first service that ModiFace created when you launched the company 10 years ago?
The first service was skincare visualization.
Tell us more about that.
So the background is that we felt and we found out that the ability to see before and after images about skincare products would be useful. Many people didn't know what a skincare product would do for them. And so having that ability to preview it became useful, but that was 10 years ago on 2D images, and we've come a very long way since then.
And ModiFace was actually started as a skincare company, correct?
Yes. Our first foray into augmented reality was that skincare before and after. But we soon realized there's a huge potential both in makeup and in hair as well.
And what is the toughest category to tackle when you're talking about beauty and augmented reality? Is there anything that's tough, or is it all, do you love all your children equally? Which category is tough or which is not so appealing in terms of being quick?
Very good question. They're all tough in their own way, but perhaps hair is one of the toughest categories because you have to get every single strand and you have to get the color and texture of the hair color correct. And so that's been a significant AI challenge, which we've made breakthroughs in recent months, but it's been a big challenge.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you've made those breakthroughs and what steps that you've taken?
Sure. So the first thing we tried, which didn't really work well, was to provide a computer instructions on what would hair be. So it's on top of your face, it has a certain color or texture, and that worked, but it wasn't perfect. It wasn't getting every strand correctly. And as AI was becoming better, and especially deep learning was becoming better, we realized that if you train a deep learning neural network with many images of hair, it can actually understand what hair is. It can get every single strand. And as we trained it more and more, over time it kept getting better and better. And it's at one point it surpassed our wildest expectations of how well this technology can work.
So we're going to shift a bit and talk a bit about the booth. So as you know very well, because your team was instrumental into helping our teams and our brands bring this to life, we have the salon of the future, the retail experience of the future, and the bathroom. And ModiFace is ingrained in each touch point throughout the booth, which is quite impressive. 80% of the tech that's powering our experience today is powered by ModiFace. What would you say is the most interesting touch point or channel, if you will, for your technology? Would you say maybe the salon experience and the opportunity to give stylists tools that let them go above and beyond? Or is it more the retail touch point, the bathroom experience? What excites you most when you're thinking about how to bring the tech to the consumer?
I think they're all interesting, but they're all interesting in unique ways. For example, the salon experience, we believe, is it has so much potential, but it has to be perfected in its own way. We believe, for example, in bathroom settings, or if you're trying to get a makeup consultation, all of these have so much potential. But it's just finding out what is the ideal experience in each scenario.
And something that is new to market that has not really even launched yet and will launch in the fall of this year with NYX Professional Makeup, one of our great makeup brands, is the one-to-one consultation. It is on display in the back. Both Jen and Sarah are demoing it nonstop, or at least when the Wi-Fi works. And can you tell us a little bit about that process? What inspired you to create that? What was the consumer need that you felt had to be met to bring that to life?
Yes, personalized advice. Every consumer needs to know what makeup they should wear, perhaps, or get advice on what makeup options might be best for them, given various different parameters. One day there may be an AI that can talk to you and provide all these answers, but we're not there yet today. So having a makeup expert be right there in the video, just like FaceTime, but with the ability to try on makeup virtually, it's very useful. And we felt that initially when we tried it out, we found people love this service, and that enabled us to focus more and really make it to the extent that it is today.
The last thing we'll talk about before we open it up to questions is this notion of working with startups. And ModiFace is 10 years old. Do you still consider yourself a startup?
In some ways, yes.
How so?
Well, I think you have to be paranoid about technology is changing day by day, and you have to run as fast as possible. I think in that sense we're very much a startup. Now we are a little bit bigger, and so the things to think about are maybe a little different.